sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 37 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Throwing again, Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. His 12th touchdown of the year. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. I just didn't love the timing. I think you got to just let that play develop a little bit longer and not be in such a hurry.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
A gain of a yard. First down, Pittsburgh.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. From the gun, it's Howard. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And a nice defensive play. Their good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yards. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Second down, it's Howard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's third and 4. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's the fourth time All-Pro T.J. Watt getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Herbert to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Looking down the field, that ball's incomplete. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's taken in, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Here's Howard. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Into space at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now, Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Hampton trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe.
Second and goal.
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him! Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. That his second touchdown tonight. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Howard on first down. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Kappa. Set. Wide it. Hey, Ray. Let's go. Wide it.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Forced out wide. And the ball out out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Howard now off the bootleg. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Throwing is Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Now, Howard. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 32.
On play action now, Herbert. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To throw it on first down is Howard. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. A run up the middle with Warren. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Deion Henley there on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
At the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Howard. The pressure too much, and he goes down. That is the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Third and long. Here's Howard. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard
A
line.
gain of 26 yards.
Another 3 tight ends here on
the
1st and 10.
down.
Here's one. Oh, a loose football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That is a big play for L.A. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That one, take it in. Clinton Johnston, touchdown L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end Smith. They're gonna go play action with Howard. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Howard. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Herbert to throw. He keeps it himself, and he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They can pick it up on 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. The Chargers get set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. Throw across his body is complete, and he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
1st down, Steelers.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 13 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Game on. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 53 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some designed runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands, and here, he rips off a big one.
Set. 380. Baylor tight. Set.
They'll run with Hampton. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
Loss of 6 brings up
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
380. Baylor tight.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Forced out wide. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Howard on first down. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards. Howard to throw here on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Khalil Mack getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
The kick is good.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Again, it was just under 90 seconds remaining.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
33-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
33-yard line.
80. Black 80. Black. Home troops right. Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, here's Hampton. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
55-yard attempt.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.